tape right now because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden is the best Biden ever.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's show. We'll see you September 6th in Duluth, Georgia, which is just outside of Atlanta. And the 7th, September 7th in Jacksonville, Florida, at the Terry Theater, right? I think that's what it's called. I have Joe Biden energy today for some reason. I could go to sleep right now.
But Misha and I were saying the same thing.
Are you tired too? Is there a gas leak in the house? What's going on?
I don't think there isn't. But I'm going to go check.
I said just take a nap.
Yeah, I did take a nap, but I had the weirdest dream last night. I had a dream that I was at a party with people younger than me. And I go to the bar, I get a cocktail. And the next thing I know is I wake up and the party's over. This is in my dream. In my dream, like, what happened? Like, I just blacked out for the whole party. In my dream, like, what happened? The whole party, the party's over. And there was shit everywhere. So I was like trying to start clean up. Like, I don't know why again. I was the oldest person there. And I was like, well, there was no one there left. And I was like, and then the guy comes home whose house it was. I guess he wasn't even at the party. And another guy says, hey, you gotta leave now. I go, oh, yeah, I don't want to even be here. I was just trying to be nice, clean up. Anyway, and then next dream was I was at a family party, got another party. And I say to my brother Miles, and he has a brand new suit on. And it looks great. I'm like, wow, it looks great. How much did it cost? He goes, $5,000. I go, holy shit. And then I see my mom, so I go over to say hi to my mom. She's like getting out of a van or somewhere in someone's like a big backyard kind of a thing, and she won't talk to me. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with my mother? What's going on? And then I realize I'm naked. I'm like, what in the fuck? Why did anybody tell me I'm naked? Nobody told me. Those were both those dreams.
Okay, I got to just say this. What's really weird is I had a dream last night too, and how you said that you were trying to clean up shit, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to clean up shit, but my dog shit.
Oh, okay.
In my dream.
Wow. Yeah.
And then I just gave up and just went to the party, and that's my dream. Didn't clean the shit up.
I had a dream that I had no clothes. You're a common. It's a common dream for people to have.
Yeah, you're the emperor with no clothes.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're here with Mike McCrae. Mike, there's a lot of people who live in Austin now. Still, like, even though I think Tim Dillon moved back, but I think there's a lot of people who live there now.
It's the place to be.
It really is.
Everybody should move here in the country. Just come here.
So
plenty of room.
So there's like all these let's go. Ready? Here we go. Hey, this is Jimmy. Who's this?
Hey, this is J.D. Vance.
Oh, hello, Senator Vance. Thanks for calling. What can we do for you?
Well, Jimmy, I just wanted to call your show and talk to your listeners and continue to spread the message of the Trump-Vance 2024 campaign, you know? Hi, everybody.
Sure, yeah. What's that? What is that message exactly?
Well, we're kind of figuring that out as we go, you know, just really listening to the voters.
Yeah.
More specifically, how loud they cheer at various irresponsible incendiary comments we make during rallies.
I see.
So, yeah, our platform is literally being crowdsourced by seeing what sort of dog whistles people respond to most readily. But one thing our message is definitely not is anything resembling the radical left in this country and the current state of the Democrat Party.
Okay, can you elaborate?
Sure. Jimmy, what the left is saying today just doesn't resonate with regular Americans. You know? They're just weird.
Oh,
like,
wait.
The stuff that they say is weird. It is. Like not having kids. Can you imagine a political party telling Americans not to have children?
I don't recall Democrats saying that exactly.
Well, when I claim that they do in rallies and stuff, people boo. They yell boo.
Well, okay then, I guess.
And look at what they attack me for. Look at what the media is trying to do to J.D. Vance as we speak. All these clips of me talking about crazy cat ladies and whatnot. I'm sorry, but that's what regular Americans think about people who don't have kids, you know?
Regular Americans do not think that childless people are, quote, sociopaths, as you have said.
Well, the regular Americans I talk to do. They do think that, you know?
Did it ever occur to you that you may not be talking to regular Americans?
Jimmy, I'm sorry, but that's sort of my whole thing.
Yeah.
Hello, actual regular American here. So I get to say what regular American even is, and then by extension, what weird American is. And Democrats are weird. Leftists are weird. People without kids are weird.
Hey,
that guy over there is weird.
Okay, hey, you know what? I'm married and I don't have kids. Am I weird? Am I a sociopath?
Are you going to vote for us?
No.
Then yeah, you're weird. That's so weird to me, being childless. I can't imagine, like, what's even the point of life, you know? Who do you blame things on? Who do you subconsciously try to make as miserable as you were made to be when you were young? If you didn't father children, how do you prove to your Indian wife that you were masculine enough?
I guess to answer your question, the point of life is for it to be whatever my wife and I decide to make it.
Gay.
All right. Obviously, Senator, your position on Trump has changed drastically over the years, right?
Not really.
In 2015, you said insulting things about him, and now you're his running mate.
Oh, have you never changed your mind? Have you never evolved?
Sure, but college friends of yours have come forward and said your current beliefs don't resemble at all the J.D. Vance they used to know, that you seem to have altered your stances for politically expedient reasons.
Jimmy, I've been writing online for many years. You can go back and look at my work and see that I've remained pretty consistent. I've always been this J.D. Vance that you're talking to now. From the heartland, a regular guy, you know, with a traditional outlook on life and masculine enough for an Asian woman. Like, I can literally grow a beard.
Okay, well, Google J.D. Vance 2008 and see what comes up.
Well, don't Google that. Look under J.D. Hamill.
Oh, did you use a pen name?
No, that was my name back then.
That's your birth name?
No.
What?
I'm basically on my fourth name. Did you know that?
Could you clear this up, please?
Oh, my God. I'm so tired of having to explain this. I was born James Donald Bowman.
What?
Then my mom remarried a guy named Hamill. So I changed my name to James David Hamill. I figured they're going in there anyway. Might as well switch out the middle name, too, get a new one for free. Then I went by J.D. Hamill. Then in 2013, I changed my last name to Vance in honor of my Meemaw. Like, what is weird about this?
What is a Meemaw?
You would probably say grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, and then more recently, I took the periods out of J.D., so now it's not J.D. Vance, it's J.D. Vance. Subtle change, but I like it. My onomastic surgeon did a great job.
I'm sorry, you're what?
Onomastic surgeon? It's like a plastic surgeon, but for your name. My guy is Dr. John Cougar Mellencamp, and he's the best. He's been with me for every name change. And with J.D. Vance, we both agree that we really made my name exemplify and reflect who I am on the inside.
This is really weird.
You're weird. This is totally normal. Everyone does this.
Says who?
Dr. Mellencamp, Nikki Haley, others.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Jimmy, or should I say James?
Jimmy is a Jimmy is a nickname for James, and literally everybody knows that.
Oh, okay, sure. It's fine if a liberal does it, but God forbid a God-fearing man from Appalachia decides to tweak his own moniker. Only the fancy people get to do that, I guess.
Well, I think I'm getting a handle on your pandering ways. Good to see. I look forward to watching how your campaign goes, and if your name changes even again, can you call back?
Can I?
Sure.
Awesome. I love attention. Thanks for giving it to me. All my best to you and your fans from me. Yours truly, J.D. Pritzker.
So that's all true?
Yes. I had to read some articles.
That is a little much.
It's weird.
It is a little. Don't you think?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Oh, wow. I don't think that this vice presidential pick helps Trump. I think it hurts him.
Oh, I think he made a mistake and he knows it.
I think he made a mistake. All that cat lady shit. And he's from Ohio, right?
Yeah.
Trump's going to win Ohio anyway. Don't you pick somebody from a state you need help in winning?
Yep.
That was stupid. He should have picked somebody from Arizona or what? What's another state he needs? Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan. That's what he should have did.
Yep.
He should have picked a Muslim from Michigan.
No way.
That would have secured. Anyway, here we go. Ready? Hey, it's Jimmy. Who's this?
Hey, it's Jeff Bridges, man.
Ah, Jeff. So good to hear you. How you doing?
Good to hear from you, man, and I'm doing pretty well. And, this isn't the only live stream I've called into this week, by the way.
Oh, yeah? Who else did you call?
White Dudes for Kamala.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and I qualify, man. I qualify.
Yeah.
I'm a member of the K-Hive, as they call it. But yeah, we raised about $4 million, me and a few other guys.
Other guys?
Other white dudes. And man, I was in good company. Josh Gad, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Mark Hamill, and,
right.
Luke Skywalker. Josh Groban.
Wow, that's really a who's who. Who's Josh Groban again?
I don't really know, man, but it was a fun experience. Just getting to talk about how fucking excited we are about Kamala. A woman, and maybe the first woman, man. The first woman ever. That's history we'd be a part of.
You had many glowing things to say about Kamala and President Biden as well.
Oh, yeah, man. I made a point to say how graceful the passing of the baton to Kamala was. Just so gracefully done. That whole thing where, he realized that he needed to step down, and then he stepped down. Just some really graceful shit, man, how that all happened.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And Kamala's record, man, it's like, wow! Women's rights, the environment, you know, she's amazing, man.
And her record as Attorney General of California?
I know. Yeah, that too. Trump is a criminal, and she put criminals in jail, man. That fucking contrast, it's just far fucking out, man.
Her record as Attorney General?
I assume, you know, it's a pretty good thing to have on the old resume there. More so than being a game show host.
When Trump was a game show host, I don't think he jailed people for marijuana use.
Well, I didn't watch the show, so you know, you'd have to tell me. It'd be a pretty fucking weird episode. I'd probably watch that. But Trump's a fascist, man. I wouldn't put it past him. I'll tell you that much.
Does it bother you that Kamala did as Attorney General?
What do you mean, man? She's cool.
As Attorney General, she jailed people for smoking weed, largely as it is usually the case, young black males. And she prosecuted truants and their parents.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm sure she had her reasons. Maybe they smoked too much weed. You know, like they didn't share. They hogged it.
Jeff, she was part of a legal system that overly prosecuted African Americans for minor offenses.
Well, okay, man. Maybe that makes her even more qualified for your information, sir. Did you ever think about that?
How do you figure that, Jeff Bridges?
Well, yeah, our whole justice system is fucked, man. Fucked. And we need to fix it. And who better to fix it than someone who is intimately aware of just how fucked it is and how in need of fixing it fucking is, man. And since she was part of the problem, you can't get much more, you know, what's more intimately aware than fucking that, man? You know?
Wow, you're really spinning plates here.
Oh, don't say that, man. I'm too high to even think about it. Now I've got that on my mind. I can't stop thinking about it, man.
Thinking about Kamala's record?
No, dropping these plates and breaking them. I can't have that shit out here. My wife would fucking kill me.
Well, I'm a fan, and you're a fan of the show, so I'm not going to yell at you. I'm just going to go ahead and assume you are all in with Kamala 2024.
Abso-fucking-lutely, man. She's the not Trump person, so she has to be as good as he is bad.
Yep.
There's got to be that balance. Life is all about balance, man. The yin and the fucking yang. And I refuse to think about it more than that.
That's some real boomer logic there.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Okay. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Shoot. Anything.
Were you a fervent supporter of Kamala back in 2019?
Fuck no, man. No way. Are you kidding? What a joke. No way she was going to win back then. And those memes were brutal. I don't know if you remember.
All right. Well, thanks for your candor, Jeff. Just keep on being you, Jeff Bridges.
I'll do that, my friend, because I got nobody else to be. Thanks for calling, man. And then you keep being you, too. I'll smoke a J for you. Hopefully Big Bad Kamala won't put me in prison for it.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. You're white.
Correction. A white dude for Kamala.
Ah, okay. Oh. Thank you, Jeff Bridges. Thank you. Yeah, he was on that call.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
No.
Yeah.
I don't lie on here.
Yeah, I know. These are all facts.
Oh.
Yeah, he was. Who's Josh Groban?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I hate to run, but we have Anya Perimpel. She's waiting for us, so I have to get to her.
Okay, you get to Anya, and we'll talk soon.
Okay, we'll talk soon.
And we'll see you in Chicago.
We'll see you in
That's
Chicago.
right. We'll see you there and Grand Rapids.
And Grand Rapids, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.
All right, bye, guys.
All right,
Bye.
let's take a break. We'll bring on Anya.
All right.
I believe having a substantial percentage of my financial future secured with gold and silver. You know this. That's why I decided to partner with our sponsor, Colonial Metals Group. They helped me set up a safe and secured self-directed IRA where I have access to my assets no matter what the stock market or, for that matter, what the government's doing. Let the team of experts at Colonial Metals Group help you protect your family's future. We put together a special offer for our audience. Click on the link in the description below or call a special 800 number and you'll receive a safe and up to 10 grand in silver. So the number over at Colonial Metals is 888-910-1419. That's 888-910-1419.
His jaw was not moving to the left. His upper neck on the right-hand side was irritated. That's moving great.
Good boy.
That's moving great. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Let's get another one. Okay, let's check. Acetone's a little better. I'm gonna check something real quick. His jaw.
Hey, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there for more AM Joy and the rest of MSNBC. And click on any of the videos right here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. And you can get more videos from MSNBC for free every day with our newsletter. Just visit
Isn't it swell? The memes make themselves. They found a rabbi hole, tunnels and all. There's Jews in the walls. Isn't it bliss? The rabbinical grace soiling the mattresses. Well, let me tell you. If I were Rabbi Shmuley and diddle 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 digga digga diddle diddle dum, all day long long I diddle little bums. If I were a schmooly man, I'd peddle all my dildos, dreidel dildos, selling dildos with my daughter and her mum. If I were a Jewish schmooly man, I'd be digging with a dildo in my bum. I'd wear a grotesque nose and go grab some goyim right on the nipple with a pinch. A Shabbos lap dance brace for the youngest mensch.
At this time, more than any other time, you know, revolution is necessary. It is necessary. Not only based on what has happened with the MOVE organization, you know, the babies that have been murdered, you know, MOVE adults that have been murdered, bombs being dropped on us, but past that to what is happening with all black people, so-called minority people, you know, money poor people. You know, this government, as has been said earlier, has waged war on us. But you know, something about us, particularly here in America, we don't really understand that. You know, we don't really know what war is. You know, for black people, for poor people, that people see as good, that they wasn't forced to do, that they didn't do to try to keep black people appeased, you know, and calm down so that black people wouldn't riot. A prison situation is a crystallized example of that. You can make phone calls in prison. They have movies in prison, but they don't have those things because they just want to be nice to prisoners. They have those things because they know damn well if they don't have, you know, people being able to contact their family, if they don't have, you know, facilities for people to sit there and watch movies, people are going to be frustrated, upset, and they're going to direct that frustration at them prison administrators, and they're going to have riots on their hands. You know, they're going to have people in them prisons turning them prisons out. That's why they have movies. That's why they have access to phones the way they do. And a stop to it when we don't like it, or encouraging it when it's something that's in our interest. You know, we have to call the shots. The people have to take the reins of this system and start dictating, you know, what we need, what needs to be done. And, you know, taking the initiative to do it ourselves. We can't rely on this system. I mean, you know, don't people see what's happening? Every single confrontation that MOVE people have been involved in, every single issue, you know, oppression, economic issues, every single issue facing our people, you know, is something that can be dealt with very, very simply. All people got to do is make their wishes known. All people have to do is stand up and say, listen, we're not accepting that. Unity is the key. Unity is the key to revolution. Revolution ain't nothing to be afraid of. It ain't nothing to shy away from. Revolution, contrary to what officials, you know, this system and those backing the officials running the system, you know, want people to believe that revolution means violence, you know, means blood in the street. I'm saying it can get to that point, but it don't have to be violent. You know, when people come together and take a strong stand on an issue, this government don't have no choice but to listen. Where you think they get their authority from? They don't have no power, but they do have authority to do certain things. Where you think they get it from? They get it from us, from the people. You know, they get it from us accepting the things that they do to be done to stop it. Then you have some people who want to then turn around and say, yeah, well, you know, it's the best we have, and want to make excuses. The time for excuses is over. It's over. You know, every man, woman, and child has to be involved in this revolution. Not only has to be, but is, whether you want to be or not. I mean, our babies gave their lives for this revolution on May 13th. You know, men, women, and children were murdered. And not just MOVE babies, you know. What about all of the young men, women, you know, children 8, 9 years old shot down on the street by cops? you know, by drug pushers. I mean, you know, where do you think that mentality comes from? It comes from this system, from the mentality of this system of getting over, you know, making a quick buck, you know. I'm saying that's where that needs to be done to stop it. Then, you know, what I want people to really, really understand is that it's past time. It is past time for poor people, black people, you know, to realize that this system has failed you. It has failed you. You can't get nothing from it. And what people got to do is withdraw our support from it and start doing for ourselves. That's what we got to do. You know, how long are people going to sit back and beg, you know, this government to do what's right when for hundreds of years all you've gotten is a slap in the face? All you've gotten is this government kicking your ass. That's all. That's all black people have ever gotten from this government.